Rajasthan won the toss and put Gujarat into bat at Gujarat's home ground, and Jofra Archer cleaned out the captain early. Yeah, Shubman Gill just hit 2 runs where I don't know what he was playing actually, that shot. It was a really good ball, but yeah, it was a bit of a strange shot. But Jofra Archer picking up that wicket, the early blow, and they were cruising. They were going well. There was a good partnership with Sai Sudharsan and Jos Buttler. And Jos Buttler has just got out on the last ball of the 10th over. Tikshana trapping him a leg before wicket. Shocking that the umpire didn't give it.
Yeah, I mean, I called it straight away from here. I said,
everyone
I think
that's out.
and showed it was hitting the top of the leg. Big wicket too. At that stage, good partnership building. He played nicely, Buttler. He was run a ball off 10 or 11 deliveries and then started to sort of ramp things up, as we've seen him do so often. But Sai Sudharshan's innings so far has been the standout. If he can continue on, he's striking at 152 this season with 3 half-centuries now in 5 games.
240 plus runs.
240 plus runs. Yeah. So he's been brilliant. You think Rajasthan will be looking now to just tighten things up through this next 4 or 5 overs, get away with a few cheap overs. They might be able to restrict them to that 180, 190 mark if they can do that. But still in a good position. It's just going to test that middle order with 10 overs to go that we sort of talked about pre-game.
I think keeping that in mind, the fact that that middle order has not been exposed much. I mean, Shafin Rutherford has had a bit of batting, but with Shah Rukh Khan, Rahul Tewatia, Rashid Khan, their 5, 6, 7 hasn't really batted that much. Bearing that in mind, the timing of this wicket is quite bad for Gujarat.
Yeah, not good. Another right-hander. I don't think I'd go with Shafin Rutherford. I'd probably send Shah Rukh in now to keep the right-left combination going. I don't know what they're going to do, but that might be the way they look at it, and just to be a little bit more aggressive through this next 3, 4, 5 overs. Not a lot of time to get yourself set in, but with 10 to go, if you leave the power of Rutherford to Watia, who we know is capable of getting 20 off 5, 6, 7 balls, they might be able to backload it a little bit. And I think if Sai Sudharshan gets out, there might be an opportunity to get Washington Sundar in as well as an impact sub.
Yeah. Because you can't get him in now. You can't sub out the wicketkeeper and the captain.
Or the captain.
Yes, you can't do that.
So they're just biding their time a little bit on what to do with that.
Interesting moves from both teams. Shah Rukh Khan has come in for Gujarat, just as we thought, the right-left combination. Sanju Samson has gone with his strike bowler. So he's got Jofra Archer back to bowl over, knowing that you get 1 wicket here and you've really got Gujarat on the mat looking at 175, 180.
And Shah Rukh's sort of susceptibility a little bit to short pace as well. So that he may be saying, we put them under a bit of pressure now, pick up a wicket in this over. So if Shah Rukh's thinking clearly, he's saying, no, don't take it on. Don't take a risk here. If Archer goes for 2, 3, 4, it actually doesn't matter. As long as I don't get out in this over. It might be the key, and Sudharshan the same.
What's happened in the first 10 overs for Rajasthan? Let's have a look at their bowling report card at the halfway mark. Your Jofra Archer bowled his 2 overs for 14. There were 6 dots there. Fazal Faruqi also had 6 dots. He bowled his 3 overs for 28. Tushar Deshpande's bowled 2. Sandeep Sharma bowled just the 1. It was tight. And there's Tikshana. They don't really have a 6th bowling option unless you're counting Riyan Parag.
He bowled a bit more in the first couple of games, didn't he? But, I mean, look, he's an option if they need it. At the moment, they don't need it. Tushar Deshpande, 1 expensive over, one decent over. So he bounced back nicely after going for, I think it was 19 off his first. Tikshana's looked good, obviously picked up that key wicket. And Sandeep just keeps surprising. He just keeps sort of floating these knuckle balls. And it's just, look, it's astounding, but it's brilliant. All at the same time.
Yeah, well, so at this point, you're looking at the surface, you're looking at the outfield. What is Gujarat looking at as a safe score? You've got to be, I mean, you've got to close your eyes and answer 200 on any surface anywhere.
I think on this surface, it looks like it's coming on really nicely. We're not seeing any turn. If they're not around or above that 200 mark, I think they're going to be short. You'd be relatively comfortable, although this might sound silly, but it's the new age game. I think they'll be relatively comfortable chasing anything around that 200 mark.
Yeah, so Gujarat's got their work cut out. I mean, losing Jos Buttler at this point in time, and he was looking good. At one point, he was 12 of 13 deliveries, and then he just picked up pace and just started doing Jos Buttler things, dispatching boundaries on just all sides, and loose balls were just dismissed from his presence. But he's dismissed now, and it's all up to young Sai Sudharsan and Shah Rukh Khan with him, Rahul Tewatia, Shafin Rutherford to follow, Rashid Khan. Maybe they can get a few blows from all of them, but they'll have to build at this point in time. So it's a test of Sai Sudharsan and how he plays this game and how he's analyzing the game situation. Well, that's all we have time for on Cricbuzz Comm Box. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at Cricbuzz Live at the end of this batting effort.